Hello, this is Black Marvin, and today we're going to take a look at why you would like to put a limiter on your master channel, and that as soon as possible in your project. So I want to draw your attention on the master channel of this project. It is the master channel for now, but it's not what it's going to look like at the final stage. It's not what it's gonna look like at the mastering, but this is how it looks like in the creation phase. If you watch the video on how to use the grid presets from the Psytrance Awakening 3 Ghost Act pack, you will recognize the track. This is a track I'm currently working on. It is at, I would say, 50% done, not much, and it's still work in progress, but this is how it sounds. So this is the master channel. There is a limiter. It's FabFilter Pro L2, and I'm pushing the limiter. I'm pushing a lot. In fact, this is adapter metric AB. This is a meter, and it's showing me an LUFS how loud it is. And I'm pushing. I'm gonna bypass the limiter. Okay, for you, I'm pushing it until I'm getting -5, -6 LUFS on short term. More like -6, and this is without the limiter. But why am I putting a limiter there? In fact, let's say I finish this track, I send it to a mastering engineer. What is he gonna do? He's gonna do a bunch of stuff, saturation, sonic enhancing, EQ, and it's going to get it loud as what I had. All right, maybe less, probably not more, but in this ballpark. Okay. The thing, and I recorded some files to demonstrate that to you. Compression. Okay, so applying a limiter on the master, it's gonna change a lot of stuff. If you have a delay with no compression, it's gonna last a certain amount of time. But if you have delay with some compression, some limiting, if you're pushing it into limiter, that delay might last longer. The tail of the delay might sound louder. You might hear it more. Same for reverb. Okay, if you put your mix with no limiter whatsoever, no compression whatsoever, and you adjust like really precisely your reverb level, and then you're like, all right, this is all good. You send that to the mastering engineer. He applies some compression. Like all those small levels, okay, all those small sounds are now gonna be much more louder. So that your mix you thought was clean, and now there's some compression on it, and it doesn't sound the same. You might already have heard somebody saying when they get back their track from the mastering, it's just sound different. Okay, it sound different for many reasons, but that is one of the reason. So when I produced the track, I produced it with that amount of compression already on the master. So I don't have many surprises. So now that I explained it, I'm gonna show it to you. What I did is this particular sound here. Well, in fact, there is an automation on the delay, and that's exactly what I was talking about. Delayed sound. Okay, what I did is I recorded a version with the limiter on and a version with the limiter off. These are the files. I lined them up pretty much, and just visually you can see while we don't hear almost the tail here, it's super quiet. We still have some, we still hear it with the limiter. All right, so I'm gonna go just here, and we're gonna play it about here. Okay, if I stop there, I just jump on the other track here. Let's just notice how loud it still is. So all those delay levels, all those reverb tail, they're gonna pop up. And there's also many just other frequencies, they're gonna pop up at the mastering. So if you want to avoid that, put a limiter on your master. The first thing you do when you start a new project, put a limiter. Just have your kick and bass and push it at the limit. Don't destroy the sound, just push it as loud as you can, as loud as it makes sense. And by doing that, it can help you achieve better mixdown. So that's it. I hope this tip will help you as much as it helped me. If you haven't checked out yet our newest Psytrance pack for Serum, it's called Psytrance Awakening 3. It's out now and it's fresh. It contains nice sounds such as the bass, which I use for this bass line. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in another video, and until then, happy producing, have fun, cheers.